This is my review on South Central Baddies season 6 episode 8. We already know Kayla lost the fight to Zeros. And obviously Zeros was clearly winning with the face shops as well. I think the issue that Kayla has when she's fighting is that she closes her eyes, because obviously it's like when you're taking in something, like if it hurts, whatever, you kind of close your eyes as a way of like a sense of comfort. Then also the scarf didn't help either, and I understand why she had the scarf, because she pulled out C Rose's hair beforehand, so she didn't want her hair to be pulled out either. But the scarf was loose, and she was better off wearing like a headband or something, or a bonnet, and wrapped it up, and then had something underneath, like the scarf or something, just in case. I do agree with Ivory's confessionals as well that Kayla needs to stop fighting as well, because it's like she's always getting beaten up as well. Like I think with especially with C Rose, obviously when it comes to her and Zanaya, she's sticking in there, but Zanaya is like half her size and stuff, so it's like we would be expecting you to dominate the fight a lot of times. If I'm honest, I don't know why they casted Rhea. Like, I feel like she shouldn't have been the main cast. They should have added Blaziana, because she had more fades that made sense. Like, for instance, she had Ivory, she had Kashmir, she had obviously Rhea as well, and they should have instead replaced Rhea for Blaziana in regards to the time frame that she came in. So they should have had Blaziana come in the time that Starlet, Castellea came in, and Kana, because that was the end of the season, because she gave nothing. She gave nothing the whole season other than a follower, and it's like she was basically kind of forced to fight, I would say, with Kashmir telling her, yeah, this is what India said about you, or someone said something about you, whatever, and stuff, and then you end up fighting someone for the sake of someone making up a lie, please. If I'm honest as well, I feel like Kana should have been part of the main cast as well instead of coming last minute, because I feel like she has a lot of personality, just how she is in general from this last episode, what we've seen. But I am also confused as to who Starlet and Castellea have beef with. Obviously, they're entering the house to run a fade. I don't think they're actually additional cast. I think they're just like guest stars in a sense. I am excited to see Blaziana back on TV as well, because it's been a minute. I'm still annoyed though that they didn't let ET and Kashmir run that fade, and I feel like this is my main issue as well, because they were both each other's storylines. Yes, Kashmir was the main storyline for a lot of people, but I feel like everyone was waiting on the highly anticipated fight, so I hope it happens at the reunion, I think, which they're filming this week basically. And Ivory was popping it in the confession as well. It's like, it's giving confessional gangster, but we know you can fight as well, but why are you talking bad about everyone? Like, I get, yeah, you get paid for it, you don't give a heck, whatever, but this is why you don't have any friends, and you keep going back to your abusive ex, and you're beating up your ex as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't have any friends because of the behaviour that you're showing here, because you're meant to be cool with bunk life, but then you're talking shit about them. You're meant to be cool with a lot of people, then you're talking shit about them, and there's a way of going around certain situations. I'm not saying she has to be policing herself, but she's very rude with to other people. I agree with what she's saying in the confessional, with like, oh, you know, people were this, that, and whatever, but at the same time, who wants to keep fighting at these establishments when you're meant to be eating anyway and stuff? And obviously, yeah, some people didn't like the food, whatever the case is, cool, but like, you can fight back at the house, not out in public, because obviously you can catch a case regardless. It's not the same as like them renting out a place and the establishment isn't calling them out or saying, oh, you know, because they're causing what's the word, they're like basically causing a nuisance and whatever. So it's like, why not just run the fade at home? Because obviously if I'm eating now, I'm not gonna want to like be looking over my shoulder every single time I'm, you know, eating part of the seafood boil, please. I think also Lydia was very respectful with India about and checked her as well about how she beat up her sister Jayla. I think this is a clear case of running your mouth or writing checks your ass can't cash, because why is Kashmir always getting cheeky to people, then when it comes down to actually fading them, you don't want to fade them anymore? I don't want to hear anything at this moment in time. I'm not saying that just to run 10,000 fades at the reunion, but she could have got some of them out on the show, so it wouldn't be so, yeah, it wouldn't be so much when she now gets onto what do you call it, the reunion. And this is why they need to stand on these contracts as well, because you're saying, oh, I'm still getting my check, I'm still getting my check. Tila's saying you're banned. Obviously, she was banned briefly as well, and they didn't want to give you a check. Eventually, they did, but like the fact that they're holding you hostage for the check as well, and obviously you read it, you know your rights as well, and you're still letting them play you in your face is crazy. I also agree with Lydia as well. Ivory treated those women like backup dancers, because why did they not have any bars other than ad-libs? Doesn't make any sense. The fight between Rhea and Blaziana as well, I'm going to give it to, it's going to be a tie if I'm honest, because I saw Blaziana hit her first, but then when Blaziana went on the couch with Rhea, I didn't see any punches connect if I'm honest. And obviously because they obscured the view of that, we couldn't really see anything. We could see them both holding each other, then obviously Blaziana's ripping Rhea's shirt, and that's it. I also forgot what beef Fana had, not Fana, what Fiji had with Kana, because I think, was it her talking bad about her in the chat or whatever and stuff, and but the fact that Kana thought someone snuck her because she got knocked out is crazy work, and then she's saying, well, oh, someone snuck me, someone snuck me. And then also I don't understand why Mama was like trying to sneak Kana like she's a heavy hitter or something. Like, you're doing too much. All because she said, yeah, she has some issue with the newbies or the women in the house. She's talking to everyone. If you were so pressed for it, why didn't you just like, do you know what I mean? It's not making any sense. You're not running these fades with everyone else that's talking about that. Like, for instance, when ET was talking down to you guys at the last episode, you could have run a fade there. You didn't run a fade. You're picking and choosing now. And also, why did Fiji want to fight Blasian so bad? Like, it's just giving you need some camera time on your board because Blasian clearly doesn't know you don't know Blasian, but you just want to run a fade for what exactly? You're being a loser.